Hey YouTube, as of now, I am creating a video in dedication of 9/11. Although I wasn't born around 9/11, I still like the stories and history about the Twin Towers. Now, last year, I was working on a video that was dedicated to the Twin Towers, but I had forgotten about it and wasn't able to work on it on my desktop. But with my computer able to work with Premiere Pro and did a little moving around with my files, my desktop can finally work with Adobe. With that done, I'm going to talk about some things that I like about the Twin Towers. For the first thing that I want to talk about the Sphere. Now, the Sphere, also known as the Sphere at Plaza Fountain of the World Trade Center, was a bronze sculpture created by Fritz Koenig. The Sphere is located in the middle of the World Trade Center Plaza, and its colors are black and gold. Mostly the interior is black, and the outerior of the shell is gold. The meaning for the sculpture is in representation of trade routes around the world and peace for the world. The reason for why I like this sculpture is not for the sculpture itself, but the location of where it is. It's in an isolated plaza that is far apart from the other buildings, and the reason why I like the open plaza with the Sphere being in the middle of it all, it's just an interesting way to show open space with large skyscrapers just overbearing the little sculpture in it of itself. This is one of many things that I like about the Twin Towers. Most of it is mostly in relation about its architect, which you'll be hearing more of in my in-detail look about the Twin Towers. For my second thing that I want to talk about the Twin Towers, it's mostly about a story about a guy by the name of Owen J. Quinn. Now, Owen was a man that did something amazing on the Twin Towers. He was the first person to successfully parachute off of the Twin Towers, which is quite an interesting story in and of itself. Still, you gotta give praise to the man for going all the way to the top of the building and then jumping off of it and then parachuting gliding across the plaza down to the ground and then getting arrested. Although this is one of many spectacles that happen at the World Trade Center, my favorite one will be in the in-detail look of the video. This is just one small thing that happened there. And finally, for my final thing that I want to talk about the roof. Specifically, the restaurant on the North Tower. The restaurant on the North Tower was called the Window of the World. It was established on 1976 of April the 12th and was one of many icons for the World Trade Center. The reason for why I like the restaurant is mostly for its aesthetic. It's one of the reminiscences of the 1970s design. And while I was looking at the photos of the restaurant, it gave this fuzzy feeling of comfortability since most of the photos that was taken around that time were very quite fuzzy, but at the same time, give it a good look to it. If the Twin Towers were ever still up, I would gladly go to the restaurant since I love the view of Manhattan and just able to see all the skyscrapers that was at around the 1970s and 1990s is a spectacle of it itself. With all that I just said about some of the things as a part of the Twin Towers, there is still more to learn about the Twin Towers other than 9/11 or the things that I just said. But don't take my word as a negative thing. We have to learn about the bad things that happen at the Twin Tower, but I'm not going to explain them in this video. I just want to talk about some positive about the Twin Tower. And yeah, that's some things that I like about the Twin Towers. I'm working on a in-detail look about the Twin Towers, which will go into negative aspects of the Twin Towers and the positive aspects of the Twin Towers history. And for that, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching this video. If you like more, you can go to my channel. If you want to stay up to date, you can go ahead and subscribe. But with that being said, hope you guys have a great day. See ya.